Hi there. On today's episode, find out what we've been watching and avoiding so far this year.
I'm Charlie.
Chris.
And now I'm Eddie. This is straight to POD. So we haven't really well, we've been actively watching movies, but we haven't really hasn't really been like a big one. The last year was, I guess, we did Avatar. There really hasn't been a thing. It's usually that this dead zone, right? We usually have this dead kind of between January and like March-ish. Like the summer blockbusters and like the anticipation doesn't really start till like April, late April, early May. But that's not to say that there isn't movies worth reviewing. I don't know about worth reviewing, but it's definitely movies we've been watching. So are they worth watching? Yeah, we'll run down what the team has been going to and watching over the last couple of weeks and give you some ratings, some insights, and try to keep you entertained during this movie drought that we have. I feel like this is when everybody's like, you know what? Let it release in January and February. If it's good, all right, cool. If not, we didn't lose much. It's fucking January, February. People need something to do. So going down the list here, we have starting off with Mercy. Charlie and I went to go see Mercy. Charlie, you want to give a little bit of a quick background of what Mercy was?
Yeah, Mercy. Oh, Jesus. You put me on the spot here.
It's like Chris Pratt
Basically, it's an
AI
It's like
movie,
a
right?
AI,
yeah,
yeah, it's an
yeah.
AI system that when you're like on trial, you can use the AI system which is connected to everything to prove your innocence. And I mean everything. Phones. You can pull up phones, you can pull up cameras, literally anything and everything you can think of.
Within like
If
the
it's
city radius, within the city radius.
well, not within the city radius. Well, I guess I don't know if it was worldwide or city radius, but it might have been. It was for LA, so it's big enough, right? And this movie specifically, Chris Pratt, who plays a detective, is put in the hot seat himself, where he has 12 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, some amount of time to prove his innocence, or else he dies. Dun dun dun. Right, so it's just him kind of uh
Just he has 90 minutes apparently from.
Yeah, it's like
90
an hour.
minutes, not
It's the
25 hours.
duration of the movie. It's the duration of the movie that he has to make a
Which is
decision.
like, yeah. So he's been accused of murdering his wife, and he has to prove that he didn't. Um, cool concept. I'm just gonna get into it. Cool concept. I don't know. Some of the parts I was like, that's baloney. Some other parts I'm but the AI is supposed to be objective, but there was definitely moments where the AI had like was sassy or had some attitude, like copped an attitude or something.
Yeah.
And there was some times where he has 90 minutes, and there were some times where like the uh the AI was like eating up clock or
Well,
something. It's just like, all right, that shouldn't count against me. That's bullshit.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this will
Um,
it's not like it'll take me about 3 minutes. I'm like, 3 minutes? I'm gonna be dead in 3 minutes, lady.
he
Why isn't this instant? Why isn't this instantaneous?
didn't pay for the premium version. He had to watch the ads.
loading. What is just have it
Just
immediately?
have it there.
So yeah, so it was cool. It was a cool concept, and it was cool, like just a kind of regular, casual, like, well, like, oh, this is this. Let's follow that, and you follow that road just to find out that, like, things like his wife was cheating on him. So it's like it's a little bit of a spoiler, but if you've watched enough like detective movies, like you saw that coming a mile away. Um, so yeah, so I'd be able to prove my innocence if I was him. Easy. So
This
Also,
man,
90 minutes is not a lot of time.
it
No,
really
it's
isn't.
not.
It's not. It's not. I think you should have more. And there's some stipulations where it's like, all right, if I need Chris as a witness or something, and Chris doesn't pick up, that shouldn't count
Yeah.
towards my time.
What in the fucking Who Wants to Be a Millionaire
Oh, what was
Lifeline are we
what
fucking
was
Yeah, it's like
getting?
phone a friend. Yeah.
the yeah, what was the oh, it was the part. Okay, so uh it was like, oh, pull the traffic cams for like, for this intersection. It's like internet has been down there since 10 a.m. this morning. We cannot access that. Well, I'll let you know when it's back up. I was like, all right, well, that's not my fault that the internet's down.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to save my life here. How's that my fault? How's it
That,
how's me not being able to prove
can
my
we
innocence
pause
my
this?
fault?
Can we pause? So it was just like things like that where you're just like, this is bullshit. Eddie, what'd you think?
Yeah, I'm on the same boat. I feel like this was made or at least written in a very different timeline or earlier, like an earlier date. Because a lot of it, there's just I don't want to say they're loopholes. Um, Again, I want to give its credit for being like, you know, what it was, but the writing just leaves it wanting more. Like it doesn't do a good job of executing the story. That's my thing. It's like I feel like by the end of it, like we don't need to be have a computer to figure out like, well, why didn't he ask for this? Why didn't I ask for that? Like, there's clearly a way to determine your innocence. Um, but at the end of it, it's like if this is just spoilers because I'm not gonna recommend this movie. At the end of it, he proves his innocence. Obviously, Chris Pratt saves himself.
Yeah, of
But the whole
course.
premise, but the whole premise of why this AI is introduced was because he, at the beginning, it's in the middle of the story. It's explained that his wife gets murdered or somebody gets murdered. His partner
Hmm.
gets murdered. And the people who did it get off, so like they're not convicted.
Yeah.
So then this new AI thing is introduced where it's like Judge Dredd, where it's like you have an hour and a half to prove you have an hour and a half to no you are representing yourself. You got no lawyers, nothing, everything to your disposal. If you can't do it, you're dead. So like they need to push it, right? So then the first ever case um uh that went through it passed with flying colors, right? It was like this homeless dude, and he got accused of like murdering somebody, and like it passed with flying colors. So then, like it started gaining traction. But then in the whole premise of the movie is it's the brother of the first guy that got convicted. And he's basically setting up Chris Pratt to like take the fall to like prove that this thing is bullshit. Um, and he does. He proves it. He's like, my brother isn't a murderer. He called me. He's like, no, he didn't. He called me. And it turns out that lo and behold, the police of all people planted evidence, right? They they purposely like did this, but they make it seem like crime is so out of control that this is the only way we could do it. I was like, if crime really was that out of control, you wouldn't need to set up a homeless man for the first murder. Like you'd be able to find murderers very easily if you're saying that it's this out of control. And it really wasn't because they only had like nine people go through it. Like nine people in the fucking years that it's been on. Yeah, it's all right, cool. Crime is really out of control, guys. Um, but at the end of it, it's Vanessa Kirby, right? I assume it's Vanessa Kirby. She
Mm,
no, it's
no, it's Rebecca
it's Silver
Ferguson.
yeah, Silver Surfer. Um
Nope, that's not.
okay, well, it's a blonde chick and
It
she's
is
clearly there.
it's Rebecca Ferguson,
Okay, I don't know who Rebecca
not
Ferguson
Silver
is.
Surfer. That's a different
Um
actress.
but well, basically this thing is hard coded. It's even AI. It's legit hard code like Charlie's job. Like at one point Chris Pratt makes a very logical like statement like and the AI can't compute it. So like no, that's you can't prove your innocence, but you are proving your innocence. But that's the whole point of the program. And it's like glitching on itself. And I'm like, what kind of fucking hard-coded program do you have where you're purposely like, you know, purposely trying to get these people to get convicted? Because at one point it's like, oh, you need to drop it at 86%. And then he like blatantly proves that he didn't do it. And it drops down to like 87. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Why isn't it dropped? I was like, because we can't exactly completely rule out the fact that you could have done it. I was like, yeah, you can.
Hmm.
What the hell is this bullshit? Yeah, but at the end of
Yeah.
it, no,
Also representing, yeah. Also representing yourself is kind of silly. Like he's a detective, so he knows where he's able to like look.
yeah.
If it was me, I know we play around, but I probably wouldn't be able to prove my own innocence because I'd be like, well,
I'd be able to put my own.
check the camera.
Oh,
Oh,
internet's
I'm like,
down. I guess I'm
okay.
screwed.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like, all right, well, check this. Well, I'm out of ideas. What do you want to do for 89 and minutes and 30
Like, can we watch
seconds?
a movie or something?
Yeah, yeah. So, also, I was confused as to why you had to put the pieces together for the AI, and the AI wasn't smart enough to like put the pieces for you,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So that part I was kind of like, eh, but that's nitpicky. You're going way too into it.
Well, if it's
If you're
AI,
interested,
I
it's
mean, I
a
feel like I
yeah.
could be nitpicky. But yeah, yeah. If you want to watch it, go watch it. I don't think it's worth it, but who am I?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of over the Chris Pratt action hero genre.
We
That's fair.
need sitcom. We need sitcom Chris Pratt back.
Agreed.
All right, moving right along. Strangers Chapter 3. I am the only one who wanted to go watch this one apparently because nobody wanted to watch a piece of crap movie. And that is the review that you could kind of guess where the review is going. Uh, yeah, this movie
But
didn't have to
two,
be
okay,
what?
hold on.
Uh-huh.
Is it piece of crap because it's a piece of crap by itself, or because two was solid and it's a
Yes,
continuation of two,
two
isn't
was
it?
solid. Yes,
Oh.
two. I will go to that. Chapter two is the best one out of all of these. Chapter one is pretty much just a setup. Um, chapter one didn't even need to be that long. And it was horribly directed.
Well, that one was supposed to be like a reboot of the original one, right?
Yeah, but not
Sort
when
of.
you see all of this trilogy put together,
Yeah.
unless that's again, it kind of hints at that, but it doesn't make any
Hmm.
sense. And I guess I'll quickly explain it. Strangers is a reboot from the earlier ones. It's like the third rendition of it. It did so well the first time around. Um, and even the second one of the first time around was really good. Then they redid it, and then they brought it back. This didn't have to be three different chapters. It could have just been one movie. It didn't even have to be that long. It could have been like an hour 45, 2 hours tops movie. Number two was great, but by the time it gets here, like there's no the reveal of like where this goes doesn't make any sense. Um, in part two, they really set up like a background of these people, but like in part three, more than half of the movie is just like their teenage angst years. I was like, I don't need more background to this story. Um, they kind of like go through the first time they did it and the continuations of it doing it, right? And then they're like obviously it's like, oh, how's he getting away with it? Because the sheriff's involved. Ooh, why is he involved? Well, it turns out it's his kid, right? Like there's a lot of predictable things in here. Um, all in all of that to say at the end of it, the main protagonist of this movie ends up becoming the antagonist of this movie. So
Oh.
she becomes the person in the masks.
Hmm.
But the way they went about it, I don't necessarily agree with. Um, the movie introduces characters and immediately kills them, and I was like, why did you introduce them to begin with? Like that's pointless. Like this is just another murder. Like it doesn't make any sense. You already know who the killers are, like by like the middle of the second movie, so it's like, why are we continuing to like pretend like we don't know who these people are. Like you could remove the mask aspect of it. Like it's not scary anymore. Like we know who these people are, you know. But everybody gets their comeuppance, right? Um, this it turned into a weird sex thing. Um, to the end, like we get it. You get hard by murdering people. Your girl tells you to murder somebody. You go murder somebody. You go have crazy sex. Right? It's not revolutionary. Um, the number one rule is like nobody local, and then he broke the local rule, and that's how that started going downhill. But the protagonist has some like she just keeps on surviving. Like I don't know, just there's not enough adrenaline in anybody's body to keep going after a certain point. And at some point, she does kind of crash out, but like after so much trauma, it's like it doesn't make any sense anymore. But by the end of the movie, it's hinted that she becomes the new people because she takes the mask, like the main mask, and walks away with
uh,
it.
kind of like the
Oh, for
Halloween
real?
movies.
Yeah, and then it just turns to black, and then the credits. I'm like, no, this doesn't make any sense. But sure, you know, um, yeah. I would if you're gonna watch anything, watch it for part two. That's probably where it should have ended. Um, but yeah, the movie itself wasn't the best. And again, I don't know where they were trying to go with it, but if this is a setup to something else, okay, I guess. But this movie was ass. Don't go
Uh,
watch it.
I was gonna say, I feel like they advertised too, like decently well.
Yeah,
And that came out in September, like literally like months ago. And this
yeah, yeah.
came out. I don't think I've seen any trailers in theaters or anywhere.
No,
So
no,
they
but
didn't
but
advertise this movie at all.
no,
This
but it
already
was weird
being.
because it felt weird because at the end of part two, they give you a
Hmm.
preview of part three.
Oh, I
Like
mean,
they like
it literally
flash
came out less than a
forward, and I
year.
was like,
Yeah. So,
"Ooh, wait for." I was like, "Okay, well, you already have chapter three. Why don't you just fucking give us chapter like, okay, sure." This isn't the early 2000s where it's like, "Oh no, now we have to wait for the next one." Like, no, just give me the damn movie. Yeah, but it wasn't. I don't know. The theater was packed. I'm assuming everybody was
hmm.
already invested, so it was that. Don't go watch it though. Next on the list is Primate. Charlie and I want to go watch this one. I'll give you a quick synopsis. Primate is about a monkey. What?
That's that's about it.
Yeah, Primate's about
That's
a
about
monkey.
it.
It's about a housebroken monkey. It's a monkey. It's a pet monkey. With this family who you know is a collection of anything you have. We have somebody who's brown, somebody who's deaf, somebody who's, just dumb, female, stupid guys. Just all all trope characters are in here. Um, Pet monkey gets rabies, goes crazy, and just starts murdering anything and everything around
Oh,
him.
so he does get rabies. Okay.
Yeah, he gets
It's like the
rabies
trailer kind of shows
accidentally.
something. Yeah.
No, well, the rabies, no, the whatever it shows, it's like it's misleading, but he gets rabies and he immediately gets into his body because it goes unchecked for some time. So it starts
Hmm.
spreading, um, faster, like it starts spreading unattended. By the time they figure it out, it's already too late. He's already like developed aggression and all this other stuff. So he just starts murdering everybody. And they're trying to survive a monkey, pretty much. That's the entire premise of the movie. But movie was entertaining. I again feel like it should have been written or it was written for a different time. They do a good job of like trying to keep it entertaining. Um, some of the storyline just like it's just weird. Like the father, I don't know what the deal is with the dad. But they put him out of the main story just to put him back in the main story, but there really isn't like a resolve there, like or like a catalyst as to why. It's just kind of like there. But it revolves around three friends who hate each other. Um, three girls hating each other. I guess that's a trope. Fighting for one guy, and the guy's like, "Yep, I'll get with all three of you. That's cool." Uh, guy's really winning on this one, I guess. Yeah. Some of the gore this is more gory. This guy's all right, but some of it just didn't make any sense. So, like, I was like, this is ridiculous. You're gonna fight a monkey, or you're not gonna fight a monkey. I feel like you could all fight a monkey. Like, you know, drown the shit out of a monkey. I feel like you could drown the shit out of a monkey.
Can monkeys not swim? That was like a part of the
That
trailer.
was the thing. Yeah, they can't. I don't know if they can swim, but he's
Yeah.
obviously water phobic,
Oh, he
or
can't. He can't swim.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
well, he's scared of the
Yeah.
water entirely. So, you know, there's five of you, one of him, one of you is gonna get clipped, but like the rest of you just fucking go for it.
Like push him in the water or
Yeah,
something.
like just drag him in the water or some shit. I don't know. But yeah. Some of this stuff was ridiculous. It was very gory. Not to take away from any primate, but they're very, very strong and they prove it in this damn movie. And I was like,
Yep.
yep, that's exactly how that would fucking happen. Fucking, we would fucking
Yep.
break our arms and our skulls in a second. Um,
Hmm.
but
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to like take on this monkey,
no, it's
you know,
freakishly strong, despite the
barely.
fact that it's a little monkey.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to physically take it on. You have to like outmaneuver it. Um,
Yeah,
Chris, are
but
you gonna
Charlie,
see
what
this
did you think?
movie? Oh, this movie was hilarious. This movie was great. This movie was cool. Silly premise, silly, it was like one of those movies where it's like it's just it's based off of people just making stupid decisions, so you can't help but just laugh and kind of poke fun at it. The other part was it's very obvious when it's a man in like a monkey costume. So that part was pretty funny because it's like it's CGI monkey that's like so tall and so wide,
Hmm.
and then all of a sudden it's like 2 feet taller and like a foot wider and like jumping over like a table, but it's just like as large as the table when previously in the previous scene it just took up like a corner. But so that part was hilarious. The kills were hilarious. Gory because it just like I mean, I feel it just fit the movie. So um but yeah, dumb people making dumb decisions. The only person who made a smart decision kinda was the guy right at the are you gonna watch this movie, Chris? You're probably
No, I have
not.
no interest.
Was the guy in the beginning and the monkey was on the edge of like a cliff because like the pool is on the edge of a cliff.
Yeah.
And he just had like, you know, um they were debating about what they should kill him, blah blah blah, and he just made the rash decision just pushing him off the cliff. Right? He just pushed him off. And I was like, hell yeah, that's exactly what you should do. Just catch him off guard and push him off the cliff. He was dumb because he like looked over the cliff to see if he actually like died. Of course the monkey didn't. Grabbed him, pulled him over the cliff, and then
Wow.
the
I
monkey
guess he wasn't
like
that smart.
pulled himself back up. Yeah, yeah. So a couple of times where it was just silly, silly, silly decisions. And yeah, so watch it if you want to laugh. Don't watch it if you have absolutely no interest.
Yeah, I have no interest in this movie, but I did think it was funny how this trailer was literally in front of almost every movie like late last year, even like kids movies. I think like Zootopia and like Avatar had this in front of it. It was like there's
That's
just
so
kids in
funny.
this theater. We're really showing the monkey killing people. Like, wow, that's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's next level.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right, moving on from Primate, we have 28 years later,
The
Body
Bone
Temple, the
Temple.
Bone
Bone
Temple, not Body
Temple.
Temple, Bone Temple. And Chris is surprisingly the only one to watch this. Chris, give us a little bit of background. What is it, a third installment, fourth installment?
Technically the
Um,
fourth.
I guess technically the fourth, yeah. And then yeah, a little bit of your review.
Did you guys watch 20 Years Later
Yeah,
last year?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, so this is the way that the years later are working is it's going to be like three like a trilogy of movies that are all like directly tied to each other. And this second one takes place like directly after where the last one ended with like the weird like mafia or truck suit kind of looking guys, you know. And it's kind of it's kind of like just about them and going around and just murdering anyone because like the leader of the cult of the tracksuit people is he like told everyone that like his father is Satan kind of thing, and they're like going around and just killing people for fun. That's like the one of the plots, and the other plot is Ralph finds he's just like hanging out with his zombie friends. Like, you remember that like giant zombie from the first movie or the last movie?
Hmm. Like the mega zombie that he made friends
Yeah,
with.
yeah. That
Yeah.
in this movie, he like shoots him with morphine, and like the zombie's like, "Oh, I like that. Let's do some more." And then essentially they just do morphine for like most of the movie. They're just hanging out and do morphine together. And it's kind of just like them like uh it's kind of like juxtaposition like, "Oh, here this side you have these people like actual humans just kind of being like the worst, and then you have a zombie who he definitely murdered some people, but also he's kind of like regaining his humanity. Well, the other characters are like losing theirs kind of thing, you know, like the kid
Damn.
from the first one, like it was like him losing his mom and him like learning about the outside world or like the infected world kind of thing, and him growing up and like, oh, I see what I had to do now. I had to be strong and protect my mom. Also, my mom's dead now, so I need to join a cult, I guess.
Did he get a
Uh,
tracksuit?
yeah. I mean,
Nice.
he definitely was like he wasn't in it, like he wasn't in it like that because it was kind of like forced upon him.
Yeah.
But yeah, so um, there's a scene um near the end of the movie where so the both of the stories they like converge together because the tracksuit cult is like, oh shit, I think I saw your dad because it like Ralph Fiennes is just like hanging out with the zombie, dancing with the zombie together. It's like, okay, that's probably Satan because he's like in his like bone temple with all of the bones around him. It's like, oh, that's probably your dad,
Uh-huh.
right? So the guy comes, he's like, okay, this is messed up, but I kind of like it. Can you like put on a show for the kids to pretend that you're actually Satan? Like he like puts on music and he like dances like this cool like fire thing. And yeah, it was he put on a great show. And all that being said, I kind of feel like this definitely felt like a transition movie or like this is the movie in between kind of thing and not really. There wasn't a lot that happened. It didn't feel, you know.
Oh, it's like set up for the last one.
Yeah, because I won't spoil the what happens, but A returning character from one of the other movies comes back at the end. And I was like, that was kind of
Okay.
like post-credit teaser kind of thing. I was like, okay, I see. We were going setting up for this moment kind of thing. I liked it, but it definitely felt like we were kind of like buying time almost a bit while we go to the like the last movie, which like the plot that we wanted, you know.
Who was the character?
I don't want to spoil it.
Oh,
Don't spoil it. I want to watch
Yeah.
it.
But yeah, that was it for this one.
all right. Not bad. Well, maybe I'll give it a watch. Who knows? It's plenty of time. Next is on the list is a one out of left field, I guess. Wuthering Heights. I was the only one who watched this. And not for the reasons that you might think. Um,
What were the
Well,
reasons? The music?
what were the
there
reasons?
was no fucking music.
Wait, wasn't it
There's not a
like
musical
a
at all.
I thought no, I thought like there's like a famous like singer wrote songs for this movie, no?
There's no song. Is there? There's no fucking
I'm
songs
pretty
in this.
sure that like that was like the advertisement for this thing.
Okay. Well, this
I'll go look it up.
movie was fucking
Continue.
ass. Um, yeah, no. Nobody's good in this movie. Everybody's horrible in this movie. There's no redeeming qualities in any of the characters in this fucking movie. I don't know what this movie is supposed to do. We recently, me and Charlie recently saw Dracula, which we'll review also in a little bit. And Dracula has a better love story than this piece of shit. This movie is almost 2 hours fucking long. It's over 2 hours fucking long. Doesn't need to be. There's, it's supposed to be like, I guess, like a adult version of Shakespeare. I don't know. Hamlet. I've yet to see Hamlet. I'm gonna see that one. I feel
That's
like that one does a lot better
way
than this.
different.
Um, Either way, this shit tries to build sexual tension, and then it completely like avoids it for like uh, 2/3 of the movie. So the beginning of the movie is like, oh, there's clearly tension building here. And then they totally dismiss it and leave it from there and don't return to it until the last act of the movie. And even the last act, it's not even like passionate. It's like a montage of Rocky working out, of them just banging. Like it's just a montage. And there isn't a clear timeline as to how this is happening. Margot Robbie ends up pregnant in this movie, and through her pregnancy, she's getting railed, but she doesn't grow like as she continues to be pregnant. So I'm like, okay, what's this timeline here? It's got to be months because the husband's out on business weeks at a time. That's how she's getting railed. Um, yeah, the timeline doesn't make any sense. At the end of it, the husband of Margot Robbie and the side piece, which is the original guy she loved but ran away, like they have this bromance at the end of it, which is like weird because it's like, bro, like he knows his wife is getting clapped, like by this dude, his neighbor, because they're neighbors in this entire thing, and it's like, your wife's getting clapped, like this. Why are you dabbing up with bro? Like that's not. I don't.
Like,
I don't
did
think
they
I.
both break up and they like, oh, we're gonna be together now. The guys
No,
get
no,
together.
the fucking Margot Robbie dies.
Okay,
She
jeez.
fucking dies, and like
Spoilers.
she's on the deathbed. Oh,
Oh,
you're not gonna
okay.
watch this shit. You're not gonna watch this fucking
Yeah,
shit.
you don't have to
I
spoil
was
it.
gonna watch it tomorrow. You don't
Yeah,
know.
okay, right away. No, you're not gonna watch this piece of shit. It's a piece of shit movie. It's not even worth it. Yeah, she dies, and in her deathbed, it's like they're both like fucking like gooning over her and shit. Like she's fucking just crying and shit. And they're like, you don't want to see her. He's like, I have to see her. I'm like, why are y'all having conversations as if y'all just like she played both of yous for years. Like the girl was like, do I choose between a handsome, tall, poor man, or do I choose between the not so attractive rich guy? She chooses the rich guy, but then the poor guy leaves because he's poor and comes back wealthy somehow. They don't explain that. So now she's like, oh, You cleaned up. You're both handsome and wealthy. Yeah, clap my cheeks, please. Thank you very much. I've always loved you. It's like, okay, and you have a daughter of all things. You have a daughter. It's not your daughter, but still, it's
So the
like a
baby
step.
survived.
No, 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 no. She's like a stepdaughter. And then the guy
Okay.
wanted the husband wanted a baby with Margot Robbie. So they like he got her pregnant, but the baby died. But she kept it a secret. Well, she didn't keep it a secret. She had told her mom, Margot Robbie's mom, that she's like, "Hey, I lost a baby." But Robbie's mom is such an asshole in this movie too that she didn't believe her because she didn't want to lose like the nice place that they live in because the husband was like, "If you don't bear my kid, like, we're not gonna be together," type shit. So then the mom is like, "You're lying about it. You just want to get out of it, because I know the poor guy's clapping your cheeks. So like, let it go because we have a good life here," type shit. Like again, everybody is just bad. Like, but she's clearly sick. Like she's clearly not pregnant. I don't know why the mom would think she's making that shit up. But, everybody's just bad across this entire fucking film. At one point, the guy uses the stepdaughter, to get back at Margot Robbie. And he tells Margot Robbie like, "Hey, I'm gonna marry her, and I'm gonna clap her cheeks so you can get jealous." And Margot Robbie's like, "She don't want you," and he's like, "Oh, no, she wants me." So then this guy climbs into her room, like raining in the middle of the night, like he's drenched, right? This guy's attractive, obviously. The stepdaughter's like 21, right? So it's like it's fine. Um, but he literally tells her like, "Hey, I don't like you. I'm never gonna like you, but I'm gonna use you to get back with Margot Robbie. That's the only reason I want you." And she's like, "Yes, that's fine." I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? What the hell's going on here?" And she's into some BDM shit. She's like chained up at his house. She acts like a dog. Um, but then like she helps him, but in exchange to helping him, she uses him as a sex toy. Like it's just a lot of fucking thing going around, bro. But no, there's no redeeming factors for any of these people. Everybody's bad in this damn fucking movie. Don't go watch this shit. It's not a love
Yeah, because you
story. It's
spoiled
not
the whole
a
thing.
either way. It saved you 2.5 fucking
But
hours of just like a disappointment.
is that what actually happened in the movie?
That's
But
exactly what
like way
happened in
more
the movie.
romantic?
No,
But way more romantic about it?
there's no romantic. Like Margot Robbie manipulates all the men around her for this entire movie. And granted, none of the guys are good either. Like, you know, put that there, right? Her dad, who dies, is also a fucking piece of shit. But like, I don't think there's anything romantic about this movie at all. I
Hmm.
don't. There's nothing. There's not a saving grace or a hint of romantic action that has taken place in this entire fucking movie that I would say, yes, he wrote a fucking card like to say I love you. Nope, none of that. No, there's no I don't even know how this is a romance. None of it is romance. Like even the sex scenes in this movie isn't romantic. It's like just pure lust. Like
I
I
mean,
don't know.
isn't that? I assume that's why people go see this one.
Yeah,
Because like
yeah, I assume
there's
so.
it's like an old book, I believe. So I think,
I don't think it was interpreted correctly, and if it was,
hmm.
it's not very done well. Again, I didn't read Fifty Shades of Grey, but I don't think it was transitioned well into theater very well because it's like
Also, like it feels like fanficky almost.
it's like it's supposed to be erotica, and erotica is an actual genre,
Yeah.
right? You're supposed to read it, and you're reading it, and it builds, the emotion that's supposed to elicit. But when you want to put that on camera, not only does it have to be tasteful, but it's basically you can't have soft porn and you can't have porn. Like you have to have romance. You have to have right. And I just don't think that any of these novels that have these things have just translated very well to on screen because you can't. I don't think it's made for that. I don't think you can translate that very well. or at least I haven't seen a movie that does it very well. I think the last one I saw was like in the 90s, and it was The Secretary, which is still the standard when it comes to this type of genre movie, where it's like it's
Hmm.
based on a book that's erotica and it's supposed to be a movie. And since The Secretary, there hasn't been like a really good like taboo-ish like, erotica film, at least in my opinion. So if this is what that was, it did a crappy ass job of it. Not worth it, bro. Not even for like the sensual scenes. Like it just not even worth it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even count like 50 Shades of Grey just because those are so bad
Yeah.
and not very sensual at all.
No. No. It's just
I mean, they're literally Twilight fanfics that became popular.
yeah. It's been more than half of the movie. You haven't even signed a contract yet, bitch. Why are you saying yes to the torture? Anyway. All right. Whatever. Moving on. Uh Send Help is the next one on the list. Both Charlie and I went to go watch this.
I do want to see
Um
this, so no
okay,
spoilers.
no
Eddie,
spoilers.
Eddie.
Send Help is basically two people who work together get stranded in an island after a plane goes down. She Rachel McAdams, McAdams or just Adams, Rachel Adams, Rachel McAdams. Um is this lady who works at this, I guess top four consulting firm or something, whatever. But they allude like, she once tried to go on Survivor and like her boss finds like her audition tape and stuff, so they just make fun of her. But then lo and behold, ha ha ha, they're in an island where those, that is actually useful because you need to survive. And then the whole movie is just like that. It's just surviving. There's a twist at this movie.
I don't want to know.
Um,
I don't want to know. You
no, it's
want to
just
go
there. I
there?
mean, obviously, it's a horror film. It's a horror film, but there is a twist at the end of the movie. So I was like, kind of makes sense. I didn't know, but I was like, I kind of knew. Charlie said he's like, I knew that shit. I was like, all right, cool.
Minute one. I already knew it.
I already knew it. So what happens in the end
No spoilers, because Chris
is
wants to
the
go watch it.
island blows up like in Lost.
Oh yeah, it was purgatory the whole time or
And
whatever.
this is just Lost, the movie.
It was like the
Uh
the south side of the island. That's where they landed.
yeah.
Lost
This is
Island.
another one that's like pretty it's like it's pretty funny at times.
Wait a minute, the
I think Rachel
Lost TV show was purgatory the whole fucking time? Is that why it didn't make any sense?
it's like implied.
We don't need to go
No
to
one
the Lost lore right
no one
now.
really
That's
knows. Yeah, Lost
Oh, what
is
the hell? Oh, that's fucking
let's leave
that's a
that
big fuck you.
eh,
let's
it's
leave
about
that
the
in
adventure. All right,
yeah.
let's go back to Send Help. Send Help.
Yeah, let's go back to we're not gonna get on a
Um
tangent
Oh
here.
yeah, wait. So,
let's
so
leave
do you guys
that
like it or not? I don't think I got that.
I love Lost, but
I
let's leave that
No,
in
not Lost. We're not talking
2004.
about Lost.
Chris is like, stay on topic. Don't go off on this tangent. We'll never get back. I liked Sun Help. It was pretty good. I liked it. There was some of the pieces at the end of the movie. It was like, it was like that's kind of dumb. Um, but you know, I think they play really hard into trying to get a point across for the characters, and I think at some point in the movie, it's just you have to be a little bit more realistic, and at some point you have to be like, no, nobody would genuinely still have this thought process like right now. Um, it doesn't make any sense to have that mindset. Um, but they really try to play it into. They really try to rub it into you. Like we get it. You don't have to keep. I think it's like three or four times that they replay the same kind of idea, which is the meat and bones of the movie.
Hmm.
I think after the first time, I was like, all right, and then the second time, I'm like, all right. I was like, okay, you get it. nope, gonna try one more time. I was like, all right, cool. And then again, one last time. I'm like, shit, okay, whatever. But this movie was entertaining. Uh, you know, and surprisingly, not mostly like where I thought it was gonna go. So yeah, definitely go watch it. What about you, Charlie?
Yeah, you should yeah, definitely not gonna spoil this movie for you, Chris. Yeah, but I think you'll like it. Generally. There's some pretty funny moments. I think Rachel and McAdams did pretty good in it. As well as I forgot his name, but I know he's from Teen Wolf.
Maze Runner?
He's
Is he
from
But
Maze
Maze Runner
Runner.
as
Yeah,
well?
he's Maze
The
Runner.
Maze
Yeah,
Runner
he's
yeah,
guy?
he's
Maze Runner.
also
Dylan
Maze Runner.
O'Brien. Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Dylan, there
go.
you go. I really had
Yeah.
high hopes for this man, and he just didn't cross over.
Yeah.
Didn't
So
cross over.
yeah. So for everyone, for Chris, watch it. For everyone else out there, watch it. Uh and I think you'll enjoy yourselves.
Follow-up question. Since you said
Better than what we've reviewed, minus 28 years later.
okay.
Yeah,
I think so.
definitely.
Since you said you can easily beat the Mercy AI, can you survive the island with Rachel McAdams?
Can I survive the island with
Yes,
Rachel McAdams? Yes, yes, I
yes.
would.
'Cause I'm not a fucking moron. That shit would be paradise. Season 2 out now on Hulu. Pay me. Where's my check, Disney? Um, yeah,
Why is there a
I'd be.
second season? Anyway,
You know
yeah,
what?
whatever.
We'll get to that. But definitely go watch it. I think I'd be able to survive. Charlie, I think yeah, I think we'd be able to survive. Because we're just not fucking idiots.
I mean,
But
in the
that's up
from
to
the
you,
trailer at
Chris.
least, the
It's up to
the
you
boss
to
character seemed like
determine.
a dick, you know?
Yeah, but it's not even that. It's like you'll watch it. You'll watch it.
Yeah.
You'll get it. Get it. But moving on. Next movie, which I did want to see. So I guess no spoilers on this one, Chris, even though I spoiled like half of the ones already for you. Is Iron Lung. Chris is the only one who watched this one. So go ahead and give us what you got, Chris.
Yes, this is Iron Lung is based on a like a very small indie game from a couple years ago. The premise is you are a prisoner who's like who's like you're sent to this like planet to like check if it's there's anything inhabited in there, you know, like is there life on this planet? And you're welded into this iron submarine coffin essentially. And your mission is to navigate the sub, but the only you can't really see from the outside. You can't see what's in the outside because you're like sealed into this tomb. And so the only way you can see like what's in front of you is by taking a picture. And to do that, you go across the room of the sub to take a picture. And it's like black and white photo as you like going through this underwater like maze to find out like, oh, what's down here kind of thing. And the character is like he's looking for things and like it's like, oh, you're trying to like you're following where they tell you to go. It's like look for where is this? Is there a creature down here? Oh, that's kind of weird. Like it looks like a bone or something. And then he moves a little bit forward and like it's gone. It's like, oh, that's weird. And it's like them like, is there something actually down here, or is he kind of like losing his mind? And honestly, I feel like this movie would be great if it was like half hour, but it's not. It's like over 2 hour long, and I feel like kind of it's like a cool premise, like go into like, oh, there's this weird blood lake we're just like diving into, and like we can only see what is on this camera, so it's like hard to navigate. But it kind of just it just I don't know. It feels like we're just like wasting time a bit, and it's it has yeah, I don't know. It feels like the concept is
Like,
there. It just didn't need to be as long as it did. Um, I guess it was excuse me. I guess it's like it was kind of like setting up like him slowly like going insane well in this thing while also like, oh, the air is depleting and there's no really food or water in there, so like he's slowly going crazy and like, well, the sub is like falling apart because it's not supposed to be at that pressure and very like Cthulhu and like that kind of thing near the end. But I don't know, it's cool idea, just kind of not the best execution in my mind.
would it be better as a short film, do you think?
I think so, or even
Like
as
a
an actual
hour?
game,
Oh, I see.
just like you, because like you sort of like feel the tension, but it doesn't. I feel like it would be better if you're actually in, like you are controlling the character and like, oh, the sub said there's something in front of me. Let me take a picture. And then it's like, oh, there's just a monster. And then you like try to get away from it. But yeah, the movie is there's only there's multiple actors, but the movie is mostly on the guy in the sub. Mark uh Finchback. He is the main character in this, and he's like in the sub by himself. And I don't know, it's interesting idea. I just don't think the execution really pulled that off, unfortunately.
So don't watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. I would say, I mean, it's not bad. It's just a little long.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. I'll put that in the maybe pile, Chris.
Yeah, put that in the maybe pile. All right, moving on.
Okay, so if we were to beat Mercy and we were to able to send help, would you be able to survive the Iron Lung, Chris?
Uh, Probably not. Seems pretty bleak down there. I don't know.
My question is, if you're driving on one end, why do you have to take a picture on the other end?
I think it's just because it's
Why is
poorly
it
designed, I guess.
why is it the
And
picture taking technology on the same side as you're
I mean,
driving?
yeah, that would be convenient, but yeah, would not survive the blood coffin.
All right, moving on. Uh, Dracula. Me and Charlie went to go watch this yesterday. Yesterday, 2 days ago. Uh, Charlie, can you give us a little bit background, a little bit of info on Dracula, like the third film of Dracula?
This movie is about Dracula and his it's pretty much Dracula and his backstory. His backstory and kind of the um his quest to find his beloved. This is a romantic comedy.
It's a comedy? Wait, it's a comedy?
No, no, I'm
Okay.
I
kidding.
mean, it
I was
can
gonna,
be, honestly.
This is a romantic movie. Um, yeah, it could be, but um, I think same premise, right? So there's Dracula. There's like this auditor or tax man that comes to visit him, and that tax man's like fiance turns out to be the person Dracula's been looking for, right? So similar to Nosferatu, um, different because of several reasons, and more reasons where it's like I don't know if you want me to spoil it for you, Chris, because I think personally you should go out and watch
I do want
this.
to see it. It wasn't playing
Yeah,
anymore by the time it was like, oh, this is a movie I want to see. You know,
yeah, it's pretty funny. There's a couple of like Scooby-Doo kind of like aspects to it,
where they
which
unmasked
we
Dracula.
no, but there's definitely like I wish you would have watched it, man. Eddie had horrible, terrible comment right at the end there, but the reason,
Me, I had a horrible,
yes,
terrible comment.
Ooh, yeah,
the
let's hear
reason with
Eddie's
the
side of it, you know?
I think we were debating whether to watch this one or How to Make a Killing, and then Eddie showed me that meme where it's like the vampire girl being like, "I'll do whatever you want," and I was like, "Oh, okay.
That's what got
I
you.
guess we're watching
Yeah,
Dracula."
fucking 5 seconds. He's like, nope, nope, we're watching this. I'm like, but nope, nope, we're watching this. I'm like, all right, I don't want to sit next to you as the scene comes on.
uh, it's hilarious. But but I thought it was good. Um
Hmm.
good overall. The beginning of it, I'm glad we didn't miss it. Because Eddie and I are have a habit of showing up late. We showed up late to Crime
It's
101,
a hit
but
and miss.
whatever.
It's a hit and miss sometimes. It's a hit and miss sometimes.
You think
I'm
you would
really
have it
glad we
down
didn't
at this
show up.
point, but
Yeah,
no,
I'm
yeah.
glad
No,
we
no,
I'm
because
glad
sometimes they purposely do it less. I don't know why, but sometimes it's just less, and other times it's more. So you know what? It's a hit and miss. It's a hit and miss.
um so yeah, so the beginning of this was powerful. I don't even want to like spoil the beginning for you just because of the impact it makes up for the rest of the movie.
Huh.
Yeah,
Um,
it was very good. I like the beginning of this movie. It
yeah,
was really good.
yeah. And a lot of philosophical, I guess just one philosophical discussion in the middle of it. And yeah, just good overall. Good
Yeah,
overall.
yeah.
Two Dracula movies in 2 years.
Light years ahead of
Yeah.
Wuthering Heights, bro. Light years ahead of Wuthering Heights. This is what Wuthering Heights should have been, minus the Dracula.
Maybe you need more Draculas.
This Dracula was. I didn't like Nostradamus or whatever.
No Sriracha?
That's the
Stradamus.
one. Whatever the fuck that was.
Put some respect on the first Dracula.
No,
All right.
that not whatever. That one was ass compared to this one.
Wow. Okay. Jeez. That's all right.
That's
It's like, yeah, Dracula
that's
and
powerful
sex is
words.
just goes hand in hand. I don't know where that came from, but I think this one does it better than that other one, is all I'm saying.
Hmm.
Like you can have that without just blatantly just, having just that, you know. I think it
Mm-hmm.
does it very well. I think it's very tasteful. And I thought it was the guy from Stranger Things, but it's not apparently.
No,
No,
he's like
you weren't
Social
even
Network
close.
and No Country for Old Men. Get Out, he was in.
Yeah, Get Out.
Yeah. But
I think he was like the brother in Get
He
Out.
looks like Eddie. He looks like Eddie from fucking. Or
Yeah,
was
that's a
he
different
in?
guy.
That's a totally different guy.
Yeah.
No, but this really could have been a dramedy. I mean, everybody in this movie plays it very well.
mhm.
Everybody knows their assignment and they do it very well. Including the chick that's chained up and is fucking a nympho and shit. Like that chick is fucking crazy in all the right ways. And
No,
yeah,
no.
I would have
You're gonna
folded
die.
I would have fucking
You
folded a
would have
long ass
died.
time ago, bro. I would have fucking died. But even
I'll let you
afterwards,
go.
even afterwards, it's like that shit was crazy. Just I could see how her personality just was her personality even before she became a vampire. So
Hmm.
I was like,
Mhm,
she's just a crazy individual. And we like that sometimes, but maybe not get married to it.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
That's all I'm saying. Dude was like, I'm like, you don't marry that, bro. You just don't. But there was more philosophical. There was aside from the one major one, there was more, right? Like the it's weird because it's set like in what fucking what is it? 14 1200s or whatever?
Um,
1400s,
15th
1200s.
century.
1800s.
It was what it's some hundreds and then it's like, it progresses much more into the future, but within the same time
Yeah.
period. But it was a very allegorical commentary. It was like there's a I don't want to say it's a what is it what called when a character talks to himself? Not soliloquy. The other one. Anyway, he's talking about like his past, and it's like as you listen to it, it's like wow, it's very sad. Um, you actually feel for the guy. It's like oh, you know, it's like yeah, that is fun, but at the same time, it's like damn, that long and that many, holy crap, I would be exhausted. Um, but he's a Dracula, so whatever.
Yeah.
Good on you, Dracula. Do your thing, bro. Definitely gonna watch this movie though. It's a really good one. It's definitely worth it. The priest fucking nails it home. I don't even know who it is. Uh,
Christopher Waltz, I think, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, does a fantastic job. What is he from? He does other stuff.
Who?
Christopher Waltz. Oh, he's in Frankenstein.
Inglorious Bastards, Django,
That's who I know him from. Glorious Bastard.
Spectre. He's in you know
He's in a
him. You've
lot.
seen him
He's
in
in a
everything.
bunch.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's one of those that you know, but you don't see them so often. So you're like, know this guy. But he only does hits. Yeah. Anything else, Charlie?
Mm, go watch it. That's pretty
Yeah,
much all I can say.
go watch it. Next up is How to Make a Killing. Actually, I also saw this one too. So me and Charlie went to go see this one. Not together, separately. But How to Make a Killing, very quickly. There's a guy who is in line to inherit in $19 billion. But there's a little hiccup. He's the youngest to inherit it, so there's obviously older people than him, so he has to get rid of them. But how will he do that? Dun dun dun. And will he be able to claim the ultimate prize of $19 billion that, you know, he didn't help make or anything like that, but he just wants the damn money for some reason. That's the premise of the movie. Chris, are you gonna watch this one?
I don't know. What do you guys think about Glenn Powell as
I
an
like
action
Len Powell.
star?
I like them since he got his debut start on Netflix. But I feel like I don't think he has range. I think he gets typecast and rightfully so. But I've yet to see him jump out over. I imagine he will be a Chris Evans at some point. Um, but even Chris Evans doesn't really have range like I
Yeah, I was
think
saying
he
like
would
he
have.
isn't
Yeah.
really. Yeah, he doesn't really do like the
No.
drama
No, he doesn't
movies
really do the
really.
drama very well.
And I don't know if
It's like
um yeah, he can either, but he's definitely been like Running Man last year and then this movie very like action focused type movie.
but I feel like he's just playing him like he's like what he's like a what's that guy? Ryan Reynolds. He's just playing himself.
Ooh, yeah, I can
Like
see that.
he gets put in these type of movies, but he isn't really changing how he's acting. He isn't changing. He isn't acting into the character that he's portraying. He's just portraying himself. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like
Hmm.
we need a quirky hot dude who's like somewhat funny and agile and can move. Who do we get? Well, we got, we got Ryan Reynolds. Who else? We got, Glenn Powell. It's like, yeah, it's one or the other will fit. Like if you put Glenn Powell in any of Ryan Reynolds movies, like I guess with the exception of Deadpool, I feel like Glenn Powell would play very well those very same roles. I haven't seen Ryan Reynolds in a very, you know, dramatic, very, good, where has to play non-funny things, right? So no, the other guy, Miles Teller, I think has come a long ways. Both two of the guys that I'm like, yeah, let's see where this goes. I like Glenn Powell, but I don't think he's. I don't. I think he's falling to a pit of being typecast. The last time I actually liked him, it was drama, but even then, he had a small role was Top Gun,
Yeah. I
the
also
second one.
liked Hitman from last year, 2 years ago. That was more of like a romantic comedy kind of thing, but I
Yeah,
enjoyed that
yeah.
one.
But
But
even
like
like,
you said, it's very like it's he has a type of character and he does this. I mean, he does it well, but it's the same thing essentially
yeah,
always.
was even like um, Set It
Like
Up was where
quippy,
at
quippy
Netflix or
hot
whatever he
guy,
made.
you
Yeah,
know.
Set It Up was that was his like main role that he first got onto where he plays with Zoe Deutsch. Again, it's very much like that. And then he went on to
Hmm.
do um Anybody But You with
I feel like
Sydney
that's like when he
Sweeney.
really blew up.
Yeah, with Sydney Sweeney, which again
Yeah.
is still playing the same type of character. They're both hot. They're both like quirky individuals, or he's like playing the person that he's always playing. And then even like again, he was in Running Man, but even in Running Man, I was like, no, I really feel like it's just the same person. Like I'm seeing the same
Yeah.
person. It's like and so maybe it's a little bit dismissive, but to answer your question, Chris, I like the guy, but I think it's very evident that he's falling into a very specific like typecast.
Apparently he was in Spy Kids 3D and
What the
The Dark Knight
fuck?
Rises. Apparently.
Glenn Powell was in Spy Kids 3D.
What the fuck? Spy Kids.
I forgot about that.
Who the fuck was he?
I don't know.
He was,
Oh, so yeah, he was yeah, he was a little kid. Yeah.
yeah, he was like, oh man, I don't even remember. I don't even remember this
Wait,
scene.
who was he in Dark Knight
Hey,
Rises?
he's long
Oh,
fingered boy. That's
he's like
horrible.
Junie was in this like Royal Rumble match, and he was the dude explaining everything.
Wow.
He's like, lift your left arm, move your left arm, lift your right arm, move your right arm. Don't get knocked off. Or some, whatever, something like that.
The Dark Knight Rises?
Yeah, he was in that too.
Who was he?
I don't know.
Oh,
He
he's
just
like,
Oh,
oh,
he's
he's
the
the
guy who's like,
broker. He's the
Oh
guy who
he's
yeah.
like, there's no
Bane
money,
has like,
there's no money
there's no
here.
money here. Then what are you doing here? Man, this guy's come a
So what
long
are
way.
you
This guy
people
does not even
doing?
look like a younger form of himself.
No, it
Like
is not.
this holy crap. I mean, again, he's come a long way. Good for him. But I just feel like he's really falling into a very specific one. It's just like I need
So did
something
you
more of
like
it.
this movie?
I like the movie. It was
What?
entertaining.
What are you doing?
Well, I just
Did you like not
again,
like it,
I
Charlie?
feel like the endings of the movies are just like you do so well, and then either there's reshoots, there's cuts, or something's going on
Hmm.
where I'm like, you have a solid film, but something along the way, it can't be just like lazy writing. It can't be
It didn't stick
consistently
the
like
landing at the end.
I don't think so. In my opinion, I don't think it did. And I feel like there's a very big part of this movie that either got left out, reshot, or completely edited,
Oh wow.
in my opinion, because the ending doesn't fall well. And the only reason I say that is because the movie itself doesn't set it up for that, in my opinion. If that's what the entire thing was, then I okay, cool. That's what it was, and that's fine. I just don't think that the movie did a very good job of
Hmm.
connecting the dots, right? It's like, oh, that's what that was all about. Cool. But I don't think the movie connects the dots very well because there's a lot to be. desired in this movie before you get to the end. And the movie is only like an hour and 40 minutes, so it is very possible that they probably cut a lot of the stuff, in my opinion. But it was very entertaining. I liked it up until like the last 15 minutes. What about you, Charlie?
Same actually. That's the only thing I was gonna
Oh, really?
when Chris
Considering
Oh,
we didn't even
asked, "Did
watch
you
it
like this
together, we
movie?" I
watched
was
it like
like,
separate.
because the ending is supposed to be, I feel like carries a lot of weight. Uh, right? It's the ending, it's the end of the movie, and I don't think they stuck the landing either, honestly. So I feel like it could have gone a couple of different ways. I was thinking I had one very specific ending in mind.
What was
And we
it
could talk
without
about it
spoiling it?
without spoiling the
I kind of feel like
well.
I don't know. I had one in my head too, but go ahead. Can you say it without
um
spoiling it?
no, I can't say without spoiling it.
Okay, well, I can say
But
without spoiling it.
yeah,
I thought it
but the
was
rest of the
going.
movie, so like the 90% of the movie before the ending, um I liked. Yeah. I liked it. It was like quirky and like, oh, like
I also like
look
the
how I
way it was.
kill this.
I like
Look how I
the way the
kill
movie
this
was
guy.
presented. Yeah, the way
Yeah,
the movie was presented,
yeah. So,
I also enjoyed. So
so yeah.
that whole thing
So
was really
I feel like I haven't really seen that many trailers for this one either.
no.
Are the killings like fun or like interesting? Like are they all
They
different
are
or
they
how is
are
it? Yeah.
they're
yeah,
yeah. It's half of the movie is that it's like okay, but even to say the truth, even the way they're gone about, I'm like okay, well. Again, the movie doesn't really give a very good foundation of the character itself. So I'm like, are you googling a lot of this stuff? And if you are, that's a dead giveaway. But you know,
So does he make it
sure.
like does he make it look like an accident or he's straight up murdering these people?
Yes and no. I don't know.
Okay.
You just watch it, Chris. It is worth a watch. It's
Yeah.
not that long. It's like an hour
yeah.
and 30 minutes, like an hour and 45 minutes. Go watch it. I'm just saying. I thought it was gonna go Asian. That's my thing, and it didn't. So
It was gonna go what?
I thought it was gonna go Asian.
What?
You'll
Asian.
get it,
Oh,
Chris, when you
okay.
watch it. That's what I thought the
This
ending was
just
gonna.
sounds
I would have been
terrible.
happy.
Right.
I would have been happy with an Asian ending. I really would
An
have.
Asian ending is crazy.
It just sounds without content, it just sounds wild. That's a
Like a
wild
happy ending?
statement.
Yeah. I wish it was a happy ending. And you know what? It is a happy ending. It's just I just feel like it didn't stick. Um, but anyway.
But yeah.
Also, it didn't have any fun. I don't know, whatever. I do like one character in this movie only because I liked them in another movie. I don't even know who this guy's name is.
Is that one of the people he kills? Is that what
No, I
or
just
who? I don't
no, I like the guy. I like the actor.
know. Okay.
Is it Toby
Uh,
Maguire? He's in this
no,
movie.
He's in it?
It's Ed Harris.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a
No,
big one.
sorry. Toby Maguire is not in this movie.
No, Toby Maguire.
Wow.
No,
Eric
you're think
Foreman from the
Eric
70s
Form.
show is
Fucking.
in
Oh
this
my
movie.
gosh.
Yeah, you're thinking
It's
of yeah.
two
I was
different
like Toby
people.
Maguire. No,
Yeah.
it's fucking. I don't even know his real name. I'm thinking Ed Harris. Ed Harris is in the movie. Um, yeah, pretty good. Fucking Topher Grace, bro. Topher
Yeah, Topher
Grace.
Grace. He's a good
Topher
Which is
actor.
Grace. Yeah,
just
there you go.
out of left field. Yeah, pretty funny. But definitely go watch it. This is a good one. You know, I guess let us know if you agreed with the ending or not. But Chris definitely go watch it. Just
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll give it a try.
All right, moving on along. Shelter. Chris is the only one who watched this one, so you're gonna have
Do
to
you
give us
do you guys even know what this
some
movie
back.
is?
No, I have no fucking
I
idea.
have no idea what this movie
I have no
is.
fucking movie
This is the
Is it
yearly Jason Statham action movie.
Oh shit, is that the one? Oh, I wanted to go watch it with my dad, but we didn't have a chance. I still want to go. Oh man, I gotta hear this one. I gotta
How
see
was
it.
this yearly action movie with Jason Statham?
I didn't watch was the Mechanic last year or is that Working Man last year? Whatever. These are
No,
all
last year
they're
was
all
a
the same.
beekeeper. Was
No,
beekeeper.
Beekeeper was like a couple years ago, I think. Either way, it's another one of these. He's back. He's punching people.
It is.
I will say this is not very this isn't great, honestly. It's like again, it's like another one of these. Jason Statham, kind of like a Jason Bourne, like he's a killer or like he's like ex-military guy and
Yeah, but
then
he has a daughter.
well, not really. That's
No?
just a
Okay.
kid who um so let me just we'll go back to the beginning. So Jason Statham, he's living on this island with the lighthouse and every week or so a guy on a boat and his niece go deliver food for him, and it's always like, oh, who's this? Like, who's this guy kind of thing. And um, they the boat gets there's like a storm, and the boat gets like wrecked, and then he like saves the girl, and then oh no, she's sick. I need to like go into town, and oh no, there's surveillance state now, and they catch me in like someone's like TikTok video, and then like they start hunting him down. It's very like I said, Jason Bourne, like, oh, he was like this super soldier before, but now he's like off the grid, and like now we need to bring him in and take him out kind of thing. And yeah, it's just like and then like, oh, there's his not daughter, kind of like that kind of thing. Like, oh, here's this like this child and needs to protect her and save her from like the evil government guy. And yeah, I don't know, there's not really any super memorable like action scenes. I feel like Beekeeper had some neat ones, but this doesn't really have anything like, oh, that's like this is the reason to see this movie, like that action scene, this doesn't really have any of that. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm honestly impressed that he's still doing these, he's pumping them out once a year. It like
Good for
even though
him.
right, even though they're not
Was
Yeah.
amazing,
Keep going. Keep getting that shit.
right? Yeah, just keep doing it. And I think like the mechanic or one of them, Working Man's getting a sequel, Beekeeper is getting a sequel. Like,
Beekeeper was ass, bro.
eh, there have been worse of these. But
The
yeah,
mechanic
it's
wasn't that bad, but the beekeeper one, I didn't. It was bad.
yeah. Um, so yeah, it was like them like getting closer because her family was like killed during something, and so like it's like them kind of like bonding because he doesn't really have a family living secluded on this island. So like that was nice, I guess. But overall, I think it was just okay. Like another one of these things. You've seen these movies, you know what you're in for, kind of thing. Um, so like there's one last thing, like there's like the government. I don't know if it's like British or something, but like they find him on their like spy thing. So like there's like the head of the British intelligence is like searching for him, but there's also this other guy who's like ex-British intelligence, and he has his own like secret police that like are tracking Jason Statham down. And like the actual British intelligence, they're like the dumbest people ever. Like they're like three
that doesn't
seconds
track.
behind, and it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. That's I get like why they're in the movie, but like they just feel like pointless. Kind of like every time we cut to them, it's like oh, definitely bring down the excitement. But yeah. Shelter. It's another one of these. You know it. If you like this stuff, you'll watch it. And we'll see you next year for Beekeeper 2.
All right. Well, I'm definitely gonna go watch it. Well, not watch it, but I'll watch it. My dad likes
Hmm.
these these just above Bollywood films. They're action, so
Yeah.
gotta have action films. All right. Our last film of the of the podcast is Crime 101. We all saw this one.
Before we get into this movie, when you first saw the title, what did you think it was going to be about?
What, Shelter?
No, Crime 101.
I thought it was going to explain how to do crime. I thought
Yep.
it was gonna be how to make a killing, kind of, or they explain, hey, murder is hard to do, so let's not get caught doing it, right? And I thought they were gonna explain like
I mean, yeah, that would
this
make sense.
is
But
how you do it.
actually,
Yeah.
it's about all the crimes he does like blocks away from the 101 freeway.
Yep, that's exactly it.
Oh,
101
so
freeway.
dumb. I didn't even get that. I didn't even
What?
get
You
that.
watched the
They
movie?
explained it
I
in the
It's
know.
literally a
movie.
plot point of the whole movie.
I didn't get that until just now.
Oh my
Um,
gosh. Did you miss the first part of the movie?
I thought it was gonna be like a cat and mouse kind of
I mean,
detective
it
movie.
still is that.
Yeah, but like explaining how
Oh yeah, yeah.
explain crime. Let's do some crime. And I definitely wasn't expecting what's his name?
Chris
The
Hemsworth,
other guy. The very, very unprofessional guy.
Mark Ruffalo,
Um,
Halle Berry, Barry
no.
Keoghan.
Yeah, Halle
Yeah,
Berry.
I think that
Who are you? Who?
is it Barry Keegan?
Yeah,
It's Barry Keoghan.
Yeah.
the
The
Saltburn
motorcycle
guy.
guy?
Yeah.
The guy who sucks at following people and being not being caught.
Yeah, so this is like Chris Hemsworth is like he's a professional criminal. He has like a code where he only does jobs that are very close to the 101 freeway so he can get away easily. And he doesn't like to hurt anyone. Like that's his thing. Is like always like I don't want to take a job if someone can get like hurt. So he's a part of like this guy who like runs the jobs for him and he's like I have this new job. He's like, I don't want to do it because people can get hurt. And he hands it off to uh Barry Keoghan's character and he fucks it up real bad. And so it's kind of like then you have Mark Ruffalo's character, he's like a kind of a washed detective at this point, and he's like, "Oh, I have." It's kind of like the red string guy, like the Charlie Day on like there's this guy. All these crimes are connected, kind of thing, and no one believes him, and it's like trying to like find out like who this guy is.
Yeah.
It's very if you've seen Heat by Michael Mann, like very like that, like cat and mouse, where we're almost on each other's heels. And like even there's a scene later in the movie where like Chris Hemsworth is like undercover as a driver and Mark Ruffalo is undercover as the diamond seller guy. And they're like having a conversation, and that's like very Heat-esque, like oh, what was your favorite heist movie kind of thing? And it was like fun playing off of that. But it was funny. Mark Ruffalo was in HBO show Task last year, which had like a similar kind of thing where it was like, oh, Mark Ruffalo is this like he's like FBI, but he's old and he doesn't really he's like drunk a lot. It was kind of like similar vibe character. It's like, oh, that's kind of interesting that we got the same thing again so soon.
Yeah.
But I thought it was like it's all right. Um, it doesn't help that Heat was such a great movie, and this is just like, eh, it's fine. Like a lesser version of that almost, you know? At least that's how I felt. What did you guys think of this movie?
I thought it was like good overall. Like it's a good movie. Um, it didn't blow me away, but it kept me engaged all the way through. It didn't feel like what was it, like 2.5 hours? 2 hours?
Yeah, over a little over 2 hours.
Yeah, a little over 2 hours. So it didn't feel like a 2 hour movie.
Hmm.
And um definitely thought I was gonna be learning about crime. And I just
Mm-hmm.
thought some of the pieces could be tightened up. Um, especially when it came to like the motorcycle guy.
I mean,
Uh,
as soon as that guy showed up on screen, I was like, this guy's gonna fuck something up just 'cause like he's the wild
yeah,
card here, you know?
he's just effing like he's just in it.
Yeah.
He's raw dogging the shit out of this crime. But
Oh, like
somehow
his
he's on the
hit.
payroll. Somehow he's being
Yep.
called up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
go
it's
ahead
like,
and take
oh,
the, go ahead and
this is my like
take
other
those
guy.
diamonds.
I have Chris Hemsworth, who's
Yeah,
like super by the book, and then like this other guy. This is my second guy I'm calling. Like what?
Mhm. Yeah. Chris Hemsworth, who's just like whoosh, whisper in the wind. And
Hmm.
there's this guy who's like, yeah, go take those diamonds. Like, I got you.
It's like,
And then
oh, this
his
stupid
his
baby.
his
Shut up,
plan
baby.
was just yeah. His plan was just point a gun and steal diamonds. So that was that was another part. The only part I kind of uh there's two parts I didn't agree with. The first one was like his breakup with the girl. Um or like when they got in the fight because he's like, I have to go away for work. And she's like, for how long? And he's like, I don't know. And she's like, if you don't want to be with me, just say so. And it's like, what? I just didn't I didn't it just the whole relationship it just didn't seem genuine. So I
I agree
wasn't
with
like
that.
invested at
Yeah.
all.
Like that
I
felt
wasn't
weird. That
invested in
whole
that part of it.
subplot. It
Yeah.
was like, what?
If I don't like the
Yeah.
vibes, I leave.
Um
Bitch, you've been getting piped down from this guy you know nothing about over the last fucking 3 weeks. What are you talking about?
It's like, oh yeah, all everything in my apartment is fake essentially, and nothing about
I don't know
me
anything
is
about you.
genuine.
And whose fault is that? Who told you to go be fucking sleep around with somebody you don't know after three
I mean,
weeks? Like, how are
it is
you
Chris
mad?
Hemsworth, you know,
That's
so
what I'm saying. I'm like, don't get mad now because it's like you have a small inconvenience. You had like a month plus with this man, and now you're mad. He's like, hey, I gotta go out for work. If you're breaking up with me, just tell me. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I just gotta go somewhere for work. I'm not doing anything. Like, this is a red flag on you. You know what? I don't want to be with you anymore. It's like,
Yeah. So
but I did ask Charlie. I'm like,
their whole thing just seemed like not genuine and like I wasn't invested emotionally. And the only part I could figure that like the people who wrote it or put together in the movie is that like somewhere like Chris's character wants like some semblance of normal in his life and he thinks so that's why he's like trying so hard and like at odds with himself, but it just wasn't portrayed that way. This is me just like reaching for a reason as to why these
no, I can definitely
scenes.
see that because I like after
Yeah.
that was like after he quits or sort of quits, you know, like
Yeah.
the ceiling.
Yeah.
So it was like I can see like him like, oh, maybe I can be a normal guy, you know?
Yeah. The other second part that I didn't agree with slash like threw me off was like why did the very are we spoiling this movie?
Let's keep it spoiler light.
Spoiler light.
Yeah.
Was just the ending. Was the ending. Like why did that person get the goods, you know?
yeah, I don't agree with whoever. I don't agree with
Yeah.
who got what in this movie.
Yeah, wrapped up a little too nicely, honestly. Like, oh, everyone got what they wanted, you know?
No,
Yeah,
no, it
yeah.
was
Well,
dumb.
not motorcycle
Well,
guy.
oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was he was never
Motorcycle
gonna get
guy
what he
got he
wants.
got
My
dead.
favorite was like follow him, and then when he robs the diamonds, you rob him. And then his whole plan is just to be like nearby.
Yeah, not even
He didn't even
sneakily,
go
What
by the
does
that
way. He
route.
following people
completely,
mean to you?
and also Chris Hemsworth, you know you're being tailed, motherfucker. You know you're being tailed. You don't even know for what. It is kind of easy to deduce for what. But you're like
Yeah.
no contingency plan for someone who plans everything. No contingency plan on this shit, huh? Just fucking raw
Yeah,
dogging the fuck
I
out of
I will
this.
say also
yeah,
like I kind of felt like it was almost out of character at the end with
Yeah,
yeah,
that scene with Chris Hemsworth, like
yeah. Very
what
out of
he does,
character.
it's like he feels like super bad about it and like shocked, but it's I don't know, it felt like okay, this is your job though, like
Yeah.
yeah,
stuff happens. I don't know, it felt
yeah.
like okay.
The
Also,
other
I
the
don't know.
part
FBI, I feel like the
was
FBI can't be this
if you're
competent.
if I'm a fake driver and I see you get in the back and you look nervous, I start getting nervous and like suspecting you, you know? And
Yeah.
it's just like number one, Mark Ruffalo, calm down, relax.
Yeah, I
Don't
feel like
Hulk out, you know?
why does the FBI why does the
It's
FBI
just
work on commissions? That's what I was understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to bring in
yeah,
callers. Do
so
we? Like, how much is this hurting you, bro? It's not like he's
No,
dropping
I don't
everything
think
to
it's
do
the
his
FBI. I think it was just like they're just
whatever, LA,
LAPD or
whatever. Like,
whatever they
but
were.
it's not like he's dropping everything for this one crime. He's still doing his job. He's just doing this like as a project, like a side project. Like,
Well, I think he
these
said
are
like he had
unsolved
like low
mysteries.
numbers arrest or whatever.
Again, why is it working on commission? What if there's actually no crime? Isn't that a good thing? You want crime. Like what I don't understand. Like what's going on here? All right? Like come on. Like you can't also can't be this dismissive, you know? It's like come on. There's logic here. There's a little bit of logic here.
Well, I think it was like the reopening old cases is like bad for numbers or something. I think like that was like a plot in The Wire, like how they didn't want to do that or like link the cases together because that like it messes up stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
What do we think of Halle Berry's character?
man, I'll tell you something right now. 23, 53, 83. Halle Berry got it. You know, I don't know where this
I mean,
man gets off.
yeah,
She hot. I don't give a fuck. 23, 53, 83.
I
Halle
would
Berry
say,
at five, bro.
I was gonna say this movie and Send Help making Rachel McAdams seem like kind of frumpy. I don't buy it, you know?
No, I don't buy
None
it.
of these women are ugly or, you know,
You're
like,
attractive.
yeah, what are we doing here?
You can't make a ugly an attractive woman ugly. Like they
Yeah,
did that shit in the 90s. They gave him a ponytail and glasses. They're still hot.
right.
Like you just take she has ponytails and glasses. Oh my gosh.
That being said, I don't know. I feel like her character wasn't that
No,
exciting in this.
her character was
Like
horrible, but
she had like a thing, like, because her business is like insurance. Like she insurance for like high valuable things. And like she's trying to, her company doesn't want to pay the insurance bet money. And like that was like, that's where she works. I don't know. It just kind of felt flat. And like she had like a plot with Chris Hemsworth where they were gonna like work together to screw over a company, and that kind of like didn't really go anywhere. I
that
guess
didn't
she's
work out
going.
anywhere.
Her and Mark Ruffalo are living together. Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I thought Chris Hemsworth was gonna give that a shot. I was just like, you seem both
I
very
thought Mark
interested in
Ruffalo
it.
was gonna shoot his shot.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
I
like,
think
come on,
he
Mark.
did.
Your wife fucking get piped down by like a 20-year-old, you know, just go ahead and get with Halle Berry, get some chocolate up in ya, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, she stayed at his place for a
She's
few
hotter than
years.
his wife, you know what I'm
Oh
saying? Like,
yeah,
damn, Halle
yep.
Berry, like, yeah. You know, I take offense to that boss saying like you're old. Yeah, and he's hot, aging like fine wine. You fucking really have the audacity to be like, no one wants you. People want her. People definitely want her. Uh, yeah, the Croatian guy, don't I mean that guy's just like fucking a drug addict or so. He's tweaking. I don't like the fact that the guy who sets up the beginning of the story has no resolve at the end. Nobody knows what's going on with him. Like
Wait, who?
the old guy,
Oh, like the handler
the
or
handler, like
yeah.
he makes these threats and then, never referenced again at the end of the movie.
Oh yeah,
I
he
mean,
did
they could have been a
disappear.
cutaway. They could have been a cutaway scene of Chris Hemsworth just shooting him in the back of his head
Right?
at the
Yeah, it
market or
seemed
something. Something. You
they would end
don't give him
that.
anything at all. So it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I thought it was his dad or some shit. Like that would have been a shit's a lot better than nothing.
Hmm.
I don't like that Mark Ruffalo gets what he wants. I don't like that Halle Berry got the biggest payout of everybody. I don't like that
Literally
Chris
everyone
Hemsworth.
gets what they
Yeah,
wanted.
I don't like that Chris Hemsworth leaves with nothing. Um, that doesn't make any sense. Also, Chris Hemsworth is like, there's a certain number of mine that I want to get, and that way I walk away. I'm like, yeah, how long have you been doing these? Because it seems like you make pretty good fucking money.
I mean, he has lived in LA and like on the beach, so
All right, that's fine, but
that's why he doesn't
you're
have the
robbing
money.
diamonds and shit. Like you're robbing cash, bank, diamonds. Like, come on. Like,
I mean, how much you think his rent is, you know? Like
oh, I
so
don't know. Well, that's the thing.
living on the beach, maybe he should live
Me and Charlie
a
missed
little
the beginning of
leaner.
this movie. So what happened? Chris, tell us what happened in this opening scene. What's the first robbery?
Um, Honestly, I don't remember. But
Oh my gosh.
I think it's like a standard like he gets the diamonds, then he moves on. It's kind of just like setting up how he works, you know, like very clean and
Mm,
precise in his movements. Like um he sort of gets caught because his car gets like he like hits his car and he swaps cars. That's how later in the movie like Mark Ruffalo finds his car in there.
mm,
Yeah, but yeah, it's all right movie. Can't wait for Crime 102.
mm. Is there a 102 highway?
I don't know what's the next highway he's going to.
Uh, what would be the next highway?
Route 66. Route 66.
It's right there.
All the way
It's
There's
right
up.
there's like no
there.
money on there. You're screwed.
There's a little bit of something.
Route
I hope he had
66?
savings. I hope he had savings.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like, I don't know. I feel like that does a disservice because like you're clearly robbing, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Route 101 is right on the California border.
Hmm.
The closest one would be Route 128, 175, Route 101. Oh no, it's Crime 101. Shit, my bad. Uh 128, 175, Route 20, Route 16, Route 1. There's Route 1. Route 92, Route 152.
I'm guessing you have to be LA to get it, but I was
Yeah.
thinking like he disappears because he gets on the 101. It's like, isn't there traffic all the time? Wouldn't he just be
In
in
traffic?
traffic?
He's not in Los
That's
Angeles. He's like outside of Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I figured it was a. I guess I just don't know the. I don't know the 101. I
Well,
don't
the
live
Route
out there.
101 leads into Tijuana. Tijuana.
That's true. You could go steal from Tijuana.
Yeah, go to fucking Tijuana.
That's where he retires.
Yeah, goes to Hong Kong. Uh, but yeah,
Just
I don't know.
casually, just throw that in there.
I like the
Yeah.
movie. Again, I just feel like the ending. I don't know what it is about the endings. I just they do so well. It's just I don't know. It feels like a college student in their senior year, or like just wanting to wrap up a paper. It's like, you know what, whatever. I did my best. Just gonna wrap it up. It's whatever. But I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it up to a certain point, and definitely go watch it. What about you guys?
Uh, I I thought it was okay. I don't know. Wasn't super impressed by it. I mean the cast is they're good actors and actresses, but I just wasn't as enthralled by it. Um, I'd say that some of these other ones are worth watching over this for sure that we watched today.
Hmm.
What about you, Charlie?
For Crime 101,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I feel like it was good enough. It's good enough for a while. Maybe wait for streaming. It's good enough for streaming. Yeah, you can sit down and watch it, have your own opinion, but to race to the race to the theaters, maybe not. Maybe not. It's doing well. Rotten
Oh,
Tomatoes is doing well.
oh yeah, yeah. I think it
But
was
yeah,
like super high when it
yeah,
first released, like almost 100,
yeah,
which
for sure.
surprised me.
So if you're basing off of Rotten Tomatoes, yeah, sure, run to the theaters. But
But only if
I
the
would
theater
watch Dracula.
is close to the
Yeah.
101.
I'd watch Dracula before I watch 101 again, but yeah.
All right. Well, that's January. January. That's February's recap. Are
There
there
was
any
some
movies that?
January in there.
Yeah, we
We
got some
had some
It's
January in
both.
there.
January.
Yeah.
Were there any movies that we
Primate.
missed? Any movies that you watched and that we didn't cover? Feel free to drop us an email at straight2pld@gmail.com. You could also follow us at straight to PLD on Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, and YouTube and Twitch. And that concludes this week's episode of Straight to PLD.
Charlie.
Chris.
And I'm Eddie. Thanks for joining. See you next time.